It was really good. I think it's definitely one of the most competitive workouts I've been a part of so far. Really high pace, really high level guys, real athletic and physical guys that are two-way players. So it was really good. Arthur Kaluma looked really good. So did Kobe Brown, and all these other guys look good as well. So it was a lot of fun to compete against these guys today.
You said other workouts. What else have you been doing so far in this pre-draft process?
Yeah, so far I've worked out for the Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets so far. So this has definitely been probably the most competitive and a great group of guys. So a lot of really high level and talented guys in this workout for sure.
A lot of coaches and executives looking on. How much does that, do you think about that? How much does that kind of influence you when you're out there?
Yeah, definitely just trying to look at it like a game setting. You know what I mean? Staying present, staying focused in the present moment, trying not to let anything distract me. Obviously, you see Larry Bird on the sideline, it grabs your attention, but at the same time, you got a game, and that's kind of the way I looked at it. Just stay focused on what's important now. That's something that I kind of focus on a lot, is just trying to hone into my feeling present and not trying to worry about things that could be distracting.
Beyond the incredible experience of winning a title, what did you grow? Where did you learn the most throughout that experience?
I think that's definitely something that I learned how to do, is just stay present in the moment, try not to let everything distract you. Honestly, when you're playing in an arena full of 70,000 people in a football stadium, it's easy to get distracted by literally anything, by the fans, by the media. Everything it could be a possible distraction. So during that time, I just learned to kind of limit all distractions and kind of quiet my mind and find peace inside like some of the most kind of messed up situations and chaotic situations. Yeah.
Had you thought about what that could be like growing up, or like as you aspired to maybe play in a national title game?
Yeah, I always dreamed of being there, and I always watched the film of it and seen UConn teams do it. But to actually be out there on that court, it feels surreal. So it was a great experience and something that I prayed for my entire life, and I'm very grateful that I got to experience.
What have you learned so far about just how your game translates in this setting? And obviously, you're not a guy that has a huge scoring number or whatever, but you've proven you can make contributions across the board. Like, what have you learned so far about how that shows up in a situation like this, as opposed to games?
Yeah, I think the things that I do well definitely translate. Rebounding, playing defense, just being a glue guy, somebody that can just ignite the gym and just be a voice on the court. I think all those things translate. So definitely just playing with high-level players, it just makes it that much easier. Guys who make really tough shots and guys that make open shots. So guys that know how to play the game, run the lanes well, and also have just as good or better IQ than I do. So when you're playing around such a high-level people, such high-level players, it's easy to be infectious and make everybody better.
What kind of work have you been able to do on your shots, basically? How much of a point of emphasis has that been for you since you've been leading up to this?
It's been a great emphasis. I know that's my biggest weakness in my game, so that's something I'm going to be working on for the entirety of my career, trying to get that to as good as I can. So working on just getting it off quicker, just shooting it with confidence, getting full extension on my shot, and really just catching it to shoot. That's something that I've been focused on a lot. Looking at the rim as soon as I catch it, getting my eyes on the rim and stuff like that, that's helped me as well. And working with Coach Steve D'Agostino and Coach Fitch has helped me a lot.
As you're trying to emphasize your defense, and this team's already said it needs that defense, how tough is it to demonstrate it during these workouts when you don't have that familiarity and a lot of it features more offense, right?
I think these guys they're definitely really high-level coaches, and they know what they're evaluating. So if you go out there and you compete and you show your defensive toughness and the things that you can bring to the table on that end, they'll definitely be able to see it. I think we had a lot of competitive battles going on today in the workout. So I think there's a lot of guys in this workout that could be that possible defensive threat that they need, and I think we're competing today. So it was definitely a great test, and I think we went out there and really showed like what we can do on both ends of the court.
Who's some of your favorite players to watch or pick things from?
A lot of Draymond Green and a lot of Andre Iguodala. I even like watching Tyrese Halliburton, just the way he sees the court. Not to say I'm a point guard, but just the way he can make reads and the way he sees the game is very unique. So I like to watch everybody, just to try to like pick and choose little parts of their game that maybe I can add to mine, or just to see the way that they see the game. But definitely a lot of Iguodala on the defensive end, and then a lot of Draymond in terms of like dribble handoffs and stuff like that. That's a lot of stuff that I was working on this year. So Coach helped me watch a lot of film on those guys.
Might be a slightly different question, might be the same answer. I guess. Who do you look at and say this is the sort of role I fit? basically. What other guys, I guess, Draymond, Iguodala, what are some other guys you look at and say, like, that's a guy I can see myself being in this level?
I say like PJ Tucker. I really like PJ Tucker a lot. He brings a lot of energy on the defensive end. Somebody that's very persistent, always locked in on the defensive end, always making those little extra plays that maybe don't show up on the stat sheet. I think that's definitely something that I do a lot. And you might not be able to see it on the stat sheet what I bring to the table, but in a heated game, I could get a save or a deflection or just little things, just effort plays that could change the course of the game and help you win basketball games. So I'll say PJ Tucker is definitely somebody I'm watching a lot right now during the playoffs.
You obviously have an opportunity to come back if you want to. Do you have kind of a line where you want to go or you'll come back, or you not think about that until you get at least one line?
I'm really just focusing on now, just like I'm going for it. I'm going in these workouts with the mentality that I'm going to the NBA, and I'm working every day to try to compete to be at that level, and I think I am. So I'm definitely going. I'm thinking about going. So it's all about just sticking to it and not letting anything that's in the future get in the way of what's going on right now. Just focusing on the present moment, this workout right here today, and taking full advantage of it, competing and just giving it everything I got.